Hello students, today we are going to discuss about a chapter called Chemical Changes and Reaction, which is a chapter of class 9 ICSE chemistry. And today we are going to discuss about what is a chemical reaction and types of chemical reaction, and we will try to cover up the combination reaction also. So let's start. So first of all, what is a chemical reaction actually? What is a chemical reaction? Okay, what is a chemical reaction? I think all of you know a term that is called chemical change. Okay, so what happens in chemical change? As all of us know, chemical change is a permanent process where there is conversion of some substance into the new substances. Okay, that is called chemical change, right? And that chemical change is also known as chemical reaction in a modern term. So let's define it, that a chemical reaction is a process that transforms one or more substance into different substances. I hope you understood. Let's take some examples. Suppose burning of fuel. Burning of fuel. Okay, you see, when any hydrocarbon burns, it produces the new different compounds like carbon dioxide and water. So definitely the composition changes, right? The composition changes. Okay, so now let's classify it, or let's write the type of chemical reaction, or you can say burning of fuel, respiration. Okay, so various type of chemical changes or chemical reactions are there. So now let's write the types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Okay, types of chemical reaction. So first type is known as combination reaction. Combination reaction or synthesis reaction. Combination reaction or synthesis reaction. The second type is decomposition. Decomposition reaction. Okay, decomposition reaction. Third one is single displacement, or simply it is called displacement, or sometimes it can be called as substitution reaction. Substitution reaction. And the fourth one is double displacement or decomposition reaction. Okay, so these are the four types of chemical reaction. So today we are going to discuss about the chemical reaction called combination reaction or synthesis reaction. So students, let's start combination reaction. So combination reaction means when two or more reactant react together, they always form a single product, that is called combination reaction. Okay, let's define it. The type of reaction, the type of reaction in which two or more reactants react together to form a single product. That is what combination reaction is. Let's say A and B gives rise to AB. So the product here is single. Okay. Now let's take some example of different type of combination reactions. First of all, the combination reaction between element and element. Let's say hydrogen, that is H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Okay, though it is not balanced. Now let's balance it. Suppose it is 2 and 2, so it is done. So 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. You see, this is one reactant and this is one more reactant. So two reactants react together to form a single product. And again, hydrogen is also an element and oxygen is also an element. So this is what element and element. Now let's take one more example of it, that is N2 plus H2 gives rise to NH3. Here also element and element gives compound. So that means two reactants react together to give a single product, right? Let's balance it. So 2 means 2N is 3, 2, 3, 3. So it is balanced, okay? I hope you understood this. Now, the second type is compound and element. Compound and element. Okay, compound and element. So, compound and element means, let's say carbon monoxide plus oxygen gives rise to CO2. Carbon monoxide and oxygen gives rise to CO2. Now let's balance it. I think if we put 2 here, it is 2 here. I think it is balanced now, right? So here also two reactants react together to give one product. That is what satisfies the rule of combination reaction. Okay. Now one more, that is H2O plus O2 gives H2O2. Here you see one water molecule react with one oxygen molecule to give one molecule of hydrogen peroxide. Let's balance it. So it is 2. If I put 2 here, then if I put 2 here, I think it is balanced now. 2 plus 2, 4 oxygen, 2 to 4 oxygen, 4 for hydrogen. Okay. Now let's understand the third type of combination reaction, that is compound and compound. Compound and compound means between compound and compound. Now let's say MgO plus CO2 gives rise to MgCO3. MgCO3. I think the equation is already balanced, so no need to worry about it. So you see, this is a compound, this is a compound, this is also a compound, but there are two reactants and the product is 1. The product is 1. So this is how you can understand about the combination reaction. Let's take one more example, that is calcium oxide plus H2O gives rise to calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide, right? So now let's balance it. So by, you see there are two hydrogen, one calcium, two oxygen, and here also two oxygen, means the equation is already balanced. Okay, so this is what all about combination reaction. In the next video we'll be discussing about Decomposition reaction. Hope you understood this concept. If any doubts, please pin something in the comment below. I'll reply to it. Thank you, and please support me, like, share and subscribe.